Hey friends, West Dove from Dove Development and Consulting with a quick weekly update on some different stuff that Cindy and I have got going on and just what you can expect locally and even at a distance over the next couple days, as well as a quick summary of what you can count on getting from a daily dose of leadership over the next several days. So first and foremost, hope you guys have a phenomenal week and it's a great Independence Day, 4th of July, and so on. But that said, a couple different things going on right now. So we just an hour or two ago were able to pick up the flyers for this year's Live to Lead Harrisonburg event 2019. So it's turning out to be a fantastic event. We've got more than 20 partners this year, and we I use the word partner very intentionally because we always try to work with the companies that we partner with the intent of how do we drive them business, how do we they're doing something for us, how do we give back exponentially? How do we make sure that they're positioned in the best possible light? Because we try to be very selective about the folks that we work with and the way we work with them. So pretty excited about that. You can expect to see those sheets, those posters up in different businesses around the area over the next several days and weeks. Here's what I'll tell you with that though. We do have one or two more tables left and there's still some seats left, but it's not many. We total capacity, what we can fit, the way we set the room up with round tables, so it's a great networking experience, is right around 200 folks. And as it stands right now, not counting any of the folks that are able to help us out with the event for the day, we've got about 150 seats that are spoken for through partners and individuals and team sales. So it's only about 50 seats left with about 3.5 months to go. So I would encourage you, if you're on the bubble, hey, does this make sense? Commit to it. Get your seat reserved, and we look forward to having you there. It's going to be a lot of cool stuff. So. And I'll say you can go to our www.l2l-harrisonburg.com to get all the speaker updates and the partner updates and so on and so forth. And we've got some other cool things built into the different ticket options there. So with that said, I'll transition on July 11th, not this Thursday, but next. Cindy and I have the pleasure of doing a kind of a ribbon cutting, an official launch for the contribution we were able to make to discover your team's potential. So we're going to be having available signed copies of the book and so on. And for everybody that's able to come out and join us, pick up their copy of the book that day, we're going to chip in $5 towards the price of your lunch at Honey Baked Ham of Harrisonburg. So look forward to seeing you there if you don't already have plans. And now, with no further ado, let's kind of look at what we're going to dig into with a daily dose of leadership this week. So I've been digging into 17 Laws of Teamwork by John Maxwell over the last several weeks. And really because it's a book I'd read about 15 years ago, but we weren't licensed to use the material, so I hadn't really messed with it. It's a phenomenal book. But now that we are licensed, as of May 1, we became licensed to use the content. I'm starting to work a lot heavier into that content. So I'm pretty excited about that, and just over the last few days I've really been studying the law of the bench. And here's what I want to do over the next several days in a daily dose of leadership. It's really about driving in, every team, every organization that we know of at some point in time or another, probably now, if they're succeeding now, has stars on the team. The starters, the guys that are the guys and gals that are just the go-to to get it done in that organization. And the best of those teams that are really going to sustain that long-term dynamic performance and growth and so on don't just have starters, they've got a bench. They've got stars, they've got starters, and they've got a lot of people on the bench that are excellent players. And they fulfill their roles and they work through the things just as they need to. And I'm going to break that down and really look at how that impacts the organization short term, but also long term, and how communication ties into that. Because it's funny that John actually references the importance of understanding communication styles to be able to develop a strong team environment so that team really can discover their potential. So it's kind of neat that in a book that he wrote in 2001 and 2002, it ties so much to the work that we're doing today. In the book, it's a phenomenal book. Obviously, some of the stories are dated and so on, but the material is timeless. So we're going to dig into that. That's what you can expect. And one last thing I'll throw out is, so Wednesday evening, I do something called Leading at the Next Level. Cindy and I do this. We've done it for almost a year now. It's an ongoing virtual series that we do a 45-minute to an hour lesson twice a month. month so we can provide content through some of the things that we're studying through, working with the mentors that we work with. This lesson is really going to be a foundation for what you can learn and apply from the book that we were able to contribute to. So if you're not part of that group and you'd like to kick the tires, maybe get a complimentary access for one session. It is Wednesday, July 3rd, so I get it. The timing's not perfect, but it is what it is. Reach out to me directly, and I'll see what I can do to get you the live login information for the webinar that we're doing, and we'll go from there. So look forward to seeing you soon. Reach out and touch us. Let us know how we can help, and if you've got the need or anything that you would like to hear from us on over the next few weeks. Have a great day, and God bless.